Hello, and welcome to Wednesday Wisdom, the day of the week where I share tools, tips, tactics, and strategies for us all to stay current and relevant on social media to generate leads, clients, customers, and sales. And today I want to introduce you to Coach Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown is a SaaSpreneur who also works in real estate with foreclosures, and he helps professional athletes transition out of the professional athlete world while still maintaining their financial portfolio. And I would like to talk to Charlie today because I've been knowing and following him online for over a year now. And he actually dipped his toe into one of my coaching programs and he's had much success. So I want to share not only what we did together, but also how he's transitioned from what we were able to build to his own personal business. So with that, Coach Brown, please introduce yourself to the audience.
Hello, everyone. My name is Charlie Brown, aka the real Charlie Brown, aka people call me Coach Brown here. I'm just excited to talk with Cecelia today about some things I learned from her, and I was able to apply it to not to one business, but multiple businesses. So super excited about it.
Fantastic. So what I did this summer was I implemented a program. It was free to join. We started out with about 9 people in there, and towards the end, we kind of whittled down to about 3 people that made it to the end. But it was for a new coaching program that I was testing out, where I was teaching business principles using Facebook ads by building a following and then using low cost Facebook ads to grow your audience, and then actually using conversion ads to collect names and emails. So that was the big overview, 30,000 foot overview of the process. So, Charlie, when you came in, you kind of had a little bit of that built up. But let's start with the likes campaign and building your following to your page. How did that go for you?
Yeah, so I knew a little bit about Facebook ads, but the way you was teaching me in the online program, I wasn't necessarily doing it that way. But I noticed when I took what you was teaching me and I started running my like campaign, I ended up getting likes for like under 10 cents for number one, but number two, it allowed me to build a audience kind of that kind of like knew me. So that way, when I was ready to start running my conversion ads, I kind of already had an audience to remarket to,
Mhm.
but also it allowed Facebook kind of already knew who I was, my brand, and it allowed them to leverage me, but also me to be able to leverage the algorithm to be able to reach more people. So that's why I noticed the difference. I saved a lot money, more money, got more leads versus spending a bunch of money and you know, kind of like breaking even. But the route you taught me allowed me to grow my email list a lot faster. So yeah.
That is fantastic. And again, getting likes for like 7 cents each, we'll just round it up to 10 cents because that's easy math in my head. So for like $1, you're getting 10 likes a day. For $5, you're getting 50 likes a day. And
Right.
over a 7 day period, that's 350 new people that have come to your page. But most importantly, they're your target audience, which helps.
Exactly.
Yep. And that is why you're training Facebook to boost the algorithm in your favor to start showing your stuff to people who actually want to do business with you. And we do teach to keep that down to 10 cents or less. So you picked the phrase
Mhm.
that resonated with your audience. So, because if it was over 10 cents, we say pick a new phrase. So that was really cool. Awesome, awesome. And then how many likes were you able to generate from that process?
Think we generated about 900 likes from that campaign.
Awesome.
Right. Yep.
Fantastic. Awesome. Well, I love to hear that. Those numbers are phenomenal. And the more money you put in the machine, you just get that like faster. And having those likes gives social proof to your audience that people are interested in what it is you have to say. So
Yep.
that was good. Awesome. Awesome. So then from there, we transitioned over to traffic ads. So we were running ads to just drive traffic to your website. Now, a beautiful side effect of running traffic ads is when people actually give you their name and email, but the goal of the traffic ad is just to get people to click and wait for your page to load. So talk to us
Mhm.
a little bit how your traffic ads went.
Yeah, I noticed when I ran traffic ads, the volume of people that was going to my landing page was like crazy in the thousands, right? But another thing too, like I got a couple of emails from that, but my focus when I ran that was just like I understood that was more like a volume thing. If I did get some opt-in, I was like, cool, bonus, right? Because I know when I was going to transition to a conversion ad, that's where I was going to really like start being intentional about, yeah, I really want to look into getting these opt-ins. So that's one thing I noticed about the traffic ad. So yeah,
That was great. And that is the benefit of traffic is that it just, again, it gets more eyeballs to your stuff, but it gets those targeted eyeballs. And what you can do with those traffic ads later on down the line is you can always retarget those people who went to the page and didn't take action. So
yeah.
that's another good side effect of having that traffic ad. So just to
Yeah,
kind
another
of,
thing too I
sorry.
noticed too is
Uh,
when I was doing like the traffic campaign and I was doing the likes campaign,
mhm.
a lot of times we can get if we knew the Facebook ads, like man, I'm putting all this money into it. I'm not really seeing anything. But my thought process was like eventually I'm gonna get these people on my email list and they could be lifetime customers, right? So when you guys are new to ads and you look into ads, like that's the thought process you want to have. So yeah.
I appreciate you sharing that because so many times people treat ads like a gumball machine. I put a quarter in, I get a gumball out, and that's not how it works. It is not how it works. It's the slow burn of building the audience over the long term. Okay,
Right.
so I
Yeah.
want to pivot a little bit before we talk about your conversion ads. You have mentioned in one of the posts in the group that you had used this skill set to share with your clients. You had used this with some of your clients. So can you tell us about the results you were able to get for them?
Yeah, so I have a buddy, he does wholesale real estate, and
Mhm.
he was doing a lot of cold calling, a lot of text messaging. I said, look, man, I've been learning some new skills about Facebook. How about I put some Facebook ads together for you? And I think he's probably spent like, what, $150 and he ended up generating over 250 leads. And out of those 250 leads, he was able to close 3 deals and make that $30,000 off of those
Mhm.
250 leads.
Exactly.
And he was like, bro, he was like, he's like, hold on, man. He said, all I'm doing is waking up and checking my phone.
That is awesome. And you know,
Yeah.
I'm the math girl. So let's see here. If I pull out my calculator and he spent 30, he got $30,000 a deal, and he spent about 150 on ads. That's a 200% return on his investment. Where are you gonna find that at, right? Awesome, awesome. And that's
And
also
the thing for him is he a truck driver. He was like, look, I can't be in front of my computer all day calling and texting. So he
mhm.
was like, man, the fact that I could run ads, they run it 24/7, and then they coming straight to my phone. He was like, man, you talk about leverage. He said, this is what I
Right.
call leverage, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of Facebook ads because it's running 24/7. So while you're doing whatever it is you're doing, the ads are still running in the background, building your audience. Well, that's awesome, Charlie, that you were able to help your friend in that way. So let's turn back to you now. So now for you, we've done the likes campaign, and then we did the
Hmm.
traffic ads, and then you went to the conversion ads. And I think you did a couple of offers. So can you tell us about the different offers that you had?
Yeah, so I ran an offer around gut health because I did some work on Google Trends. I know a lot of people when it comes to health, they worry about their gut. So I used the amazing ChatGPT to help me come up with a lead magnet, right? And then I used the amazing uh I think it's called DALI 3 to help me come up with my images and my design for the lead magnet.
Mhm.
And then of course, I use GHL to create the landing pages and things like that. And then I just ran traffic to that landing page. So the way I had it set up was my opt-in was a free ebook, and then on the thank you page, that's why I actually have my offer to go to my network marketing product.
Yep.
But the difference is I didn't just send them to my network marketing product. I said, hey, look, if you get my network marketing product, I'm gonna give you bonus here, bonus here, bonus here, bonus here, bonus here, bonus here. And that, I mean, that makes it more enticing for them to actually go and buy that specific gut health product.
Yeah.
Right. So I think we got about 259 leads off that campaign.
Mhm.
And then we converted about 300 PV. Those in the network marketing industry understands what PV is, right?
Right.
So
Right.
imagine 300 some PV straight cold strangers in your sleep.
Yep. Love it, love it, love it. See, that's how business is supposed to run, right?
Right, right.
Love
Yeah.
it. And I
Uh,
love the beauty of what you did because that's part of what I teach, right? So many times people have a lead magnet, they enter their name and email, and then on the next page, it's like, oh, thank you for getting it. Go check your email. Whereas what
yeah,
I shared with you and the other people in this beta group was use that thank you page to sell them something else. And you
yeah.
did it, and you did it very well, I might
Oh,
add.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So for those who
Yeah,
aren't familiar, GHL is Go High Level. So it is a funnel building software. It's an all-in-one funnel building software. So that's what GHL is. If you've got a link, Charlie, feel free to give it to me and I'll drop it if you get affiliate commissions. I don't know. It's like ClickFunnels. I know ClickFunnels gives affiliates. So again, if you want to drop your GHL, I'll share that with the group. But Go High Level is an all-in-one platform. It's got your funnels, your emails, your calendar, all of that built into one, and sales, right? So you can link your
yep.
payment processing software like Stripe, PayPal, or whatever it is that you may use. And then for those who aren't familiar with network marketing, so PV is personal volume. So when we sell a product, for instance, if I sell something from my company, it costs $100, but I get 30 PV, personal volume. So to come up with 300 PV, and I don't know what it is for your company, I'm just saying in general, but that's huge, guys. I mean, those PVs convert into dollars in your pocket from your company.
Hmm.
And it's that recurring income because if the people like the product, they're going to keep buying it month after month after month. So that
Hmm.
was a really sweet deal to not only have that upsell, but then give them all the bonuses on top of it to make it more inviting. And that's the beauty of Facebook ads because once you get them the lead magnet, you already have them there. Don't just leave them flat, give them something else. Now, I think I
Hmm.
remember too, you also had a down sell to go with that. So if people didn't take you up on your offer,
Yeah. So,
down
yep.
sell.
So, at first, so when I was running ads, I wasn't getting much conversions on the down sell. But what I did do is, I built out an AI appointment bot. So for the people that didn't take my offer on my thank you page,
Uh-huh.
so when they came into my system, I had a certain questions to that the bot could start asking them and get them on my calendar. But in order to get on my calendar, that wasn't free.
Right.
I charged $49 from the book, kind of like a health assessment on my calendar. And then that allowed me to one, build relationship as I'm talking to them, but
Mm-hmm.
also two, to be able to refer other products they may be going, refer the products that can help them based on where they currently was at. So that was another way I was increase income stream to help combat my Facebook ads budget. So that's just something if we're in we're in the AI world, why not leverage that to help you out to build a relationship? So yeah.
That was sweet. I love that. I love that. And I'm glad you mentioned the AI because I just did a video last week talking about AI because you know AI's birthday is coming up. It's going to be 2 years old on November 30th. Can you believe it's only
Oh,
been two
I
years?
didn't even know that.
I know,
Happy
right?
birthday.
The geek girl in me, I was like, I mean, because when I think of where we were 2 years ago in terms of
Yeah.
how we created content and emails and landing pages and everything, to now, I mean, you could create a whole marketing campaign in like a weekend or less, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
So talk to us about using ChatGPT because I had some of that as part of the coaching as well. Did you find that beneficial in having the right conversations with ChatGPT?
Yeah, and also added something too is so when we on social media, people come to social media, I found out, right? To laugh, to have fun, right? To have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So what I learned is if I could find a pain point of my target audience and ask ChatGPT to like exaggerate those pain points and make them hilarious,
Mm-hmm.
when people read my content, when they read my lead magnets, they laughing, having a good time, but also at the same time, it's hitting them at a level of like, okay, I do need this product or I do need this service.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're using ChatGPT, I highly recommend you do that. And here's the thing: if you don't know your target market, just tell ChatGPT, I do X, Y, and Z. Can you help me find my target audience?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna tell you who your target audience is. Okay, now okay, I have my target audience. Like, I don't know they're paying for it. Hey, ChatGPT, the target audience you just created for me. What are they pain points? What are the
Mm-hmm.
things they going through? What are their dreams and goals? It's gonna throw it right at you. Okay, hey,
Exactly.
I have all this information. Hey, can you help me turn these pain points into a lead magnet that gives value to the target audience you just helped me create? It's done. Like it's crazy. It used to take like hours to do like lead magnets, sales funnels. But now, if you know how to talk to it, just talk to it like it's a kid. You know?
I know, right? I think that's where people get stuck because they try to talk to ChatGPT like it's Google, and it's not. ChatGPT is
Yeah.
like your really smart friend if you know how to ask it the right questions. And you just
Right.
broke down my whole 5-step process in like
Oh, I'm
3 minutes.
sorry.
No, you did. I love it. I love it though. But I just love how you did that because that's how easy it is to
Yeah.
get ChatGPT to build out your whole ecosystem of your marketing campaign, from identifying your audience to finding their pain points to creating the offer to put the promotional material together to make it funny, but yet still prove a point to get them to take action. So all of that happens in a matter of just a few hours where you could spend a whole week doing market research alone, right?
Yep. Yep. And here's a hack. I had went to Etsy and found some branded emails for the whole year,
Oh,
where
wow.
you kind of got to fill in the blanks your own content, right?
Uh-huh.
So I said, ChatGPT, here's all the information on my product.
Mm-hmm.
Now take these branded emails and make them relatable to my product. And what it did is spit me out 365 emails for this specific product that I'm promoting. So now I
Fantastic.
got some. Now my email is on autopilot for an entire year. I don't
Right?
have to worry about it.
Love it. Right? So now
So that's
every
just a
time
little
like
hack. I hope it helps.
yeah, it will definitely help. And I love how you share the beauty of ChatGPT because ChatGPT is there to make our lives easier. It's not there to replace any jobs. I tell people all the time, ChatGPT won't replace you. It's the people who know how to use ChatGPT that's going to
Yeah,
replace you. And
exactly.
I love that hack because if you have a fill in the blank template, pop that in the ChatGPT, tell it what your product is, and let it go to town. So that is
Yep,
cool. Beans. Thank you for
exactly.
sharing.
Yep.
So from this whole experience, let's see, you got 365 emails built out. You built a lead magnet for gut health. You got people using your network marketing product that's going to be monthly recurring revenue for you. And it's something that you can let build on autopilot because if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And then on the
Exactly.
back
Yep.
end, you set it up to where people didn't take your upsell. Then you have the AI doing a chat sequence with them, and you got an offer for them to get on your calendar for $49. So you're actually talking
Yeah.
to people who are more vested in the conversation. You know what they say? People don't pay unless they pay attention, or people don't pay attention unless they pay. And the more they
Right.
pay, the more they pay attention.
Exactly.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, Charlie, again, you and 9 other people are part of this beta group, so I really appreciate you helping me build out this new course and this program. And it's been going very well for me on the back end. And it's not just for network marketers, because again, you have other businesses. So tell us how
Mhm.
you use this in your other businesses.
Yeah, so my other business is a software as a service. So the way that one works is I run ads to a lead magnet, and from that lead magnet on the thank you page, there's an offer, right? And if they don't take my offer, they get put on long-term follow-up. It's the same process, it's just a different product, right? I think the only difference is um, you knowing what your audience is going through and talking to them through the ad that way versus just trying to throw up an ad and say, well, these Facebook ads are not working. Well, they're not working because you're not talking to the right people.
Exactly.
There's a reason McDonald's don't promote vegan food on commercials, okay?
Exactly. Yep, yep, yep. So
it's
let's
like
go
that.
back to. Oops, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I love that analogy, right? You got to be talking to the right people. And when you said that, it triggered in me. We didn't talk about the audiences. So, how did you know what audience to target in your Facebook ad?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I know the people who I want to serve is ex-athletes, right?
Mhm.
And I kind of already knew what they was going through, but also I went right straight back to ChatGPT, like, hey, here's what I know about my audience. What else would you recommend I add? And then they just went to town giving me more content ideas so I can add to my pain points, right? So it did, guess what? Ask ChatGPT to write the ad for you too.
I mean, it really makes it so easy. There's no excuse why you don't have content posted every day on your page. There's no excuse
Yeah,
why you don't have a robust email follow up series. And there's no excuse for you not using Facebook ads because ChatGPT can write the ad for you in a way that's going to connect and resonate with your audience. So I
Yep.
love it because it just makes things happen so much faster than it used to be, and it allows us to to shorten the testing because there is testing involved, right? Because I wish we were
Hmm.
smart enough to make everything we did turn to gold. So can you tell us a
Yep.
little bit about the testing procedure you went through?
Yeah, so I try to look at so the first couple of days I let it run, and then I say after 48 hours I go and look at the data, right? So for an example, let's say that I have three assets and I got 15 ads, right? I'll look at those three assets, and whichever asset I see is doing the most for me, I would keep that one running. The
Mhm.
ones that's not doing as much or not getting much attention, I would just shut those ads off, right? And then I would go and duplicate the asset that was actually working
Mhm.
and I'll put more money into both of those assets, right? So that's how I was kind of looking at it. And then my goal was always like, um, I want to keep it at least under $3. If I could get a lead and I keep it under $3, then I know like I'm going to continue to win, right?
Yeah.
But another thing I noticed too is that if you're creative, if your ad is not working as good, okay,
Mhm.
you need to go and either change your copy or you need to go and change the image, okay? But if you're getting a lot of clicks on your ad, but you're not getting a lot of people that's like opting into your landing page, and you need to change something on your landing page. And I think that was the biggest like aha moment for me because like I ran ads before, but then you looking at all these data points, you like
Uh,
um, um, I don't know what's going on here, but the way you broke it down and you gave us a formula on what we need to do to actually check our ads, like it made things really simple for me, right? And it makes it so simple now where I feel 100% more confident that this can be duplicated with other people. Does
mhm.
that make sense?
Yep.
So yeah, because I know people look at that and they would be confused, like what's CTA, what's this, what's that, like what's
I know. It's like they see all these numbers and then their eyes gloss over and they're like, what am I looking at? When really you just need to look at, are people clicking? No? Okay, go change your copy or your image or your headline. If people
right.
are clicking but they're not opting in, okay, go jazz up your sales page or your landing page. They don't like what they
Yeah.
see. So now the numbers matter, but you can break it down to what do I need to look at, and the
Hmm.
results matter, right? Because you can
Yep.
have I've seen ads, not to, again, I don't want people's eyes to glaze over, but people say you should have a click through rate of 1% or better. But I've seen ads that have a click through rate of, say, 0.7, but they have an opt in of 42%. So people,
Mm.
42 out of 100 people are giving me their name and email. I don't care what the click through rate says.
Right.
So that's what makes the difference is to understand, to know what you're looking for, and then to know how to pivot. So
Yep.
that's great news as well. And then so kind of to circle back on the Chat GPT part, because we kind of dove into the Chat GPT part to understand that before we do the ads. So as we
Yep.
went through the Chat GPT process, did you think that was helpful in building out your ads? Mhm.
Yeah, I thought it was extremely helpful. And of course, I could, well, like you giving us the foundation, right? But it's up to us to be able to continue to add on top of that, right? Add the roof and things like that. And that's one thing you like. I knew about ChatGPT, I played with it a little bit, but after going through your training, it really helped me like dial in, chat, like I use ChatGPT every day now. Okay, every day I use Chat. I got the subscription now. I use it every single day. So that's what I really loved about your program. You really simplify things for me. And now I'm able to just like accelerate things now because now I understand what I'm looking at and what I'm looking for. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Well, I appreciate you being part of that beta group. You definitely helped me refine the program in a way to help people know the value of ChatGPT, and then also the value of Facebook ads. Because at the end of the day, you and I both know that if we're going to rely on organic marketing, we're going to be in somebody's food line. So I can't say it enough where ads make all the difference. And from your experience, and then from your friend who's the truck driver and his experience, having that machine in place, making your business run on autopilot is what allows us to go on vacation. It allows us to unplug. It allows us to, as Warren Buffett said, if we don't make money while we sleep, we're going to work until we die.
Exactly. Yep.
Awesome. Well, it was a great experience, and I appreciate you being part of this process with me. If you had any tips or anything to give me or anybody watching this video for moving forward, what would you suggest?
If you want to jump into Facebook ads and you on the fence, I highly, highly recommend reach out to Cecelia, book a call with her, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed, right? She just gave me a different view, a different vision when it comes to Facebook ads, and I'm running with it pretty much for the rest of my life. So that's what I have to say, right? And be patient with the process. It's not expenses; it's more of an investment, right? You invest in your time to learn the skill set that can make you rich. Put it that way. Okay.
Love it, love it, love it. Well, as a fastpreneur, as a real estate foreclosure expert, and as someone who helps pro athletes transition to the business world, you've got your hands in a lot of pots, and being able to touch different people and meet them where they are through Facebook ads is definitely going to take you far in the business. And as you always know, I'm watching you in these internet streets. So thank you again.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Not a problem. Well, for anyone who is interested in finding out more about what Charlie does, I will give you the link to his email. You can reach out to him if you want to know about SaaS, if you want to know about real estate foreclosures. He's got the proprietary business in terms of working with ex-professional athletes, but he's also got a lot of great tips for what he does in the network marketing space as well. So he's a wealth of knowledge. And if you are interested in learning how to accelerate the growth of your business using ChatGPT and Facebook ads, of course, you know how to reach out to me. I'm your girl, Cecelia Faye Morris, the digital marketing maven. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Charlie, for your time. And I
My
will see
pleasure.
you all in the next video.